Then the last component of the budget is going to be the qualitative aspects of the budget. So the qualitative aspect of the budget is going to be the customer journey enhancement. So that's what it includes. Whether it's related with the customer acquisition, customer retention, delights, customer delights, making the customer happy. Whether so it can be both, right? B2B and B2C, both of them is going to be the customer. So it may even include launching of new products, launching of new design, taking the feedbacks from the customers, fulfilling the warranties, or any other items that we need to really do in order to make acquire them, retain them, and delight them. Then the second aspect is the employees, where we are putting the money on the training programs, retentionship programs, upselling, and other things. Then we have technology sustainability and improvement, environment and social aspects, because as I said, the many of the businesses now are spending money on the ESG, right? Environment, social aspects, and the governance aspects. So we may be carbon neutral, so we may have to do certain investment, do certain expenses to remain carbon neutral or carbon negative. So socially aspect means we may need to have um, open, like diversity, right, or inclusion, or including the privileged persons, or the underprivileged persons, or the other type of peoples who may be not in with the persons with disability or different abilities, peoples. So that's the usually the corporate CSR activities or ESG activities that the company is doing. So that's also a very important aspect of the business, and that is again going into a different aspect. That's the qualitative aspect of the business. So usually, we the suggestion of doing this is going to be the priorities based on the long-term objectives of the business. So we have to look at the overall business of the company, overall objective of the company, and then we are going to have the strategies based on those things. There are certain, even the small improvement counts as per Kaizen, right? So you have to have certain things, some improvements over a period of time, and then have to do some the do in the budget, include into the budget. In case of limited expenses, we may prioritize based on the impact on the long-term sustainability, and how it blends with our core vision or core mission. So that's usually the qualitative aspect of the budget. It highly depends on what are the strategic advantages of these uh, aspect. Even though they don't really have a major financial impact, it can have a financial impact on the business. So it requires, but it can have a major strategic advantage over the other competition, and our the employ the company's ability to sustain the business. So it's a very important aspect of the budgeting.